So let's start with lever. Okay. When you look at the diagrams here, this represents a wheel and axle. Let me see. I think I have a better one. Yes, this is a wheel and axle. This wheel and axle can be used, in kind of fetching water from a well, where this is the axle and this is the well. Okay, there's a rope connected between the wheel and the axle. This rope we have here now is tied from here to the wheel, such a way that when you rotate the wheel, as we are rotating the wheel, the rope will be that rope connected to the wheel from the axle will also rotate the axle. And as this axle is rotating, you can see we have, it's not showing very well. We have like something like a bucket here, or a container, a bucket that we can use to fetch water from this well. So this will now be pulling the container out from the well, because the movement, you are like pulling the well, and the rotation of the wheel will lead to the rotation of the axle, which at the end will lift this load from the well. Okay, so that's for wheel and axle. This is the axle, and this is the well. Lever. This is the lever. We are still going to be looking at the kind of explanation of all this. The lever, as you can see, that we have a load here, load to be lifted, which if someone will apply a downward push here, if you push this down, you notice that this load will be lifted. This is the effort where you push in order to lift a load. You see from here, the mechanical advantage of this lever. Same thing with this wheel and axle. The wheel side is where we apply our efforts. You roll this, you pull this, or you add force here so that it will be rotating. And this is the part that is connected to the load, which is the axle. So here is where we have the load to be connected to a kind of the container. Okay, so here is where we have the load. You see that the load is connected to the axle, and then it will now be tied until it moves to this well, so that when you this thread down, this wheel will rotate and will cause this axle to rotate, thereby lifting this load. So this is the effort end, and this is the load end. You can see the way the effort is moving, and you can see the way the load is moving. It's being dragged. Another one is inclined plane. Inclined. You are still going to be looking at this. Inclined plane is an object, used in lifting heavy loads up maybe a vehicle. You want to lift a load easily. You get something like maybe a bag or a plane surface, and then you place it in such a way that it's going to make an angle to the horizontal. It is easier for you to push this box up through this platform than lifting the box vertically this way. I'm still going to explain sometimes. I'm going to explain all of this. Then the next one is pulley. So the pulley is used in lifting loads. This is the pulley. You have something like maybe a thread. This is a simple pulley because we have a complex pulley, or what we call the block and tackle system. Let me know what you- Okay. So here you see that when you drag this, when you are dragging now, that means you are applying force, known as effort. You'll be able to lift this load with the help of this mechanism. This is what we call the pulley. This pulley is kind of rolling, so making it, easier for this rope to roll and pull this load up as we are pulling down towards this particular direction. So this is the effort end, this is the load end. Every simple machine must have the part where you need to apply force and the part load or force will be overcome, which is the load side. All right. Next is the screw. You see the screw now. So we discussed the screw where you rotate the head and this thread will be going down. So you see that this thread end is the load, while the part that will now place your screwdriver and apply force, that round force where you wind the screwdriver round for the screw to go down. So that head that is going round is the effort end. We also have wedge, and then gear. So let's look at this quickly.
So,
The lever.
so,
Yes.
so can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can.
All right, sir. I have a question concerning the what do you call it? The other one, the inclined plane.
Okay.
Where I didn't see where you denoted the effort or the load.
All right. You know that initially this is the load now, and the load is moving from here, and you want to lift it. Instead of you to lift this load vertically this way, you now decided to push it through this plane. So this is the effort end. But the load travels from here to here. The load travels from the ground to the top. This is where the load will be finally. Okay? So this is the distance moved by the load itself. So this is the load end and this is the effort end. I'm still going to explain this.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So we said that levers consist of a rigid bar that goes around